Hi YouTube. I know it's been a long time since I've done, I guess, a decent video. Um, I'm coming today and welcome back to my old subscribers. Hello and hi to my new subscribers if I get any from this. But anyway, I'm coming to you with a big update. Uh, I went back to work at the call center I spoke of like a while back when I was pregnant with Junior. And well, let me start all the way over. So I'm Ashley. I'm from Louisiana, now residing in Texas. I had RNY, Roux-en-Y gastric bypass on May 3rd, 2017. My heaviest weight was 366. My surgery day weight was 324. My goal weight was 200, and now my current weight is 196. So I've beat my goal. In doing so, of course, with massive weight loss like that, you have hanging skin because you can't really tighten up skin that's been stretched for so long. So at the job that I was at, we had Blue Cross Blue Shield. And I was just saying how, eventually I want to get something done about the skin. I don't know what to do about it because I can't just cut it off. So one of my coworkers said her sister had the same insurance as us. She had the sleeve and she lost weight, and the surgeon did her surgery for Blue Cross, well, with Blue Cross Blue Shield. And so I just decided I'm going to check them out. I'm not thinking much of it, but it doesn't hurt to ask questions. So I go in and just ask, and they strip you down to the little surgery panties and stuff. And I'm thinking they finna come in and say, well, you got to lose more weight, or you got to do this, or jump through this hoop, and then we'll go ahead and consider it. Yeah, it didn't go like that. The doctor's assistant came in, which I believe is his wife, and she just talked to me about my weight loss and what did I want to do and other type of stuff. And I'm just answering the questions like you normally do with the doctor. Like, I don't know what way it's going to go, but let's try. And so eventually, the doctor's name is David Godat. He came into the room. He seemed like a pretty good dude. And he had me open up my robe and show him, the panties, the apron and all that stuff, and side rolls. And it was like, well, as far as rolls, that's a separate procedure. But I ain't worried about that too much. And so he sat down and he just looked at me and said, yeah, you'll be a good candidate. You've lost over 160 pounds, and I can cut up this high on your stomach and bring this down and give you a nice perky belly button. I'm like, I didn't know my belly button was depressed, but okay, we can perk up and stuff. Let's perk it up. Let's go. So once again, I'm just thinking, okay, well, I got told some good news. I still don't know exactly how much it's a cost because actually she said you might be paying $500. And at this point right now, I don't have $500 to spare. But I'm like, well, y'all go ahead and run the insurance. We'll see what they say and all that type of stuff. And on the first Friday of this month, I got a call saying, hey, we ran your insurance and we want to let you know that you're approved for surgery. Wait, what? Approved for what surgery? Well, this is Dr. Godet's office and you came in for a consultation and we're just trying to see if we can get you in as soon as possible for surgery. Wait, what? I'm sitting there like, they called me back. I forgot about them, honestly. I really just kind of let it go. Because I went to them. It was before Thanksgiving that I went to them. And y'all called me back a couple of weeks later saying, hey, you've been approved. Come in. And so she told me she has the 18th and the 30th available. I said, well, sign me up for the 18th then. So my newest update is that I'm going to have paniculectomy / abdominoplasty surgery on December the 18th at, what time is my phone in the paper right here? It's going to be at 3 o'clock. I have to be at the hospital at 1 p.m. and I'm going to be in Carrollton, Texas to have the surgery. They said it's supposed to be an outpatient procedure. Surgery takes probably about 3 hours, and I'll be sent home with 1 or 2 drains. I know I'm going to have at least 1 drain. So I'm going to be out of commission for a while. And for those who have followed my story, you know that I have a kid. He's 2 now, going into 5T clothes and size 9 shoes. Pray for me. He is a big boy and solid. So for 6 weeks, I can't lift anything over 15 pounds. So he just going to have to be mad at me and understand mommy cannot pick you up for risk of ripping herself apart. So, yeah. As far as how I'm feeling about the surgery, I'm very nervous. Very nervous. One thing one of the doctor's assistants kind of made me think about, she said, do you think you're not deserving of this? You've done all the heavy lifting from everything you've told me. You've gone through a lot. and you're getting something that you deserve. And I'm like, well, damn, you getting what I'm saying? Because I do feel that way about myself. Like, I don't deserve some of the good things. And I'm working to get better with that type of mind frame. Oh, forget the hair. I washed it, and that was pretty much it. Got some color in it. And, yeah, I ain't put nothing on it yet. I gotta put some grease or something in it. But, yeah, so I'm having surgery on this coming Friday, the 18th at 3 p.m. To have my stomach, well, not my stomach removed, but the excess skin on my stomach removed and tightened up. And oh, and I ended up only paying $315 for the surgery, which I had that on my health savings card through my job. So literally, I haven't paid anything. The only thing I'm gonna have to pay, I guess, is what for medicine when I get out the hospital. And yeah, so I would say this: if you're in the Dallas area and you've had, gastric bypass or some type of massive weight loss, and you want to try to look into getting your skin removed, and you at least have Blue Cross Blue Shield, hit me up in the comment section. I'll give you all the information you need, because I was not expecting this. This is another blessing that I was not looking for in 2020. Like, I don't know if I mentioned in my other video this year or anything that we purchased our first home this year in the middle of a pandemic. So it's like, dang, got a new house, job back, and kid doing good, and now I'm finna actually be kind of thick and fine. Like, okay, God, I see you. Because I'm thinking, I'm 196 now. I don't think it's going to be a ton of weight taken off. I think maybe 8 pounds worth of skin. I'm not sure, because it's been with me my whole life. So it's, yeah. I'd say maybe 8 to 10 pounds of skin might be removed. But I'm ready to get it over with. I already got some gauze. I got the Bassett tracing, whatever the stuff I'm supposed to put on. I'm gonna start looking more into like waist trainers or the shapers, something to help hold me better, because they are gonna send me home with the abdominal binder. But I know eventually I'm gonna need something better. And eventually I'm gonna have to go back clothes shopping, because I was only in size 12s and stuff because of that extra skin in front of my stomach. So now that's not there anymore. I'm going down to probably size 10, maybe even size 8. I don't know, because I still feel like I'm big, but I think that's kind of like how my kid is. You look normal, but you're just solid. You're very solid. Like before, if y'all remember my videos, I could never see my collarbones. I actually have collarbones now. I actually have a neck now. You see, it's more closer to the color of my skin than it's ever been. And I ain't got no makeup on this. I just stopped makeup right there. Didn't care about demarcation, nothing. So, yeah. Sorry it's been so long. It's just been a lot, especially with this pandemic and trying to deal with my baby and all that type of stuff, and marriage and house, just adulting. When you don't have the right amount of coffee in your life, you cannot adult very well. But especially now that I'm having this big life-changing thing going on, I'm going to try to get back to updating more often. Eventually, I might try to see about turning my third bedroom into where I can record stuff. We only got June. We don't have 2 kids yet. And try to look a little bit more presentable. But I wanted to do this while I had the time to do it. Because I feel like Friday is going to be here before I know it. And then if I don't have any type of video put up, I'm going to be a little upset. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to tack on some pictures of course, my before, my after, pictures of my stomach. I'm going to see if I can do one without my butt showing in the picture. I'm going to try to crop out some old pictures of my stomach so you can see what it was before the surgery and what it was after the surgery, at least after my first 120 pounds, something like that. So I'm going to do all that. I'm going to take pictures of my stomach. Like, if I lifted up the phone right now, and I might not get it back to where it is right now, so I'm not touching it, I could point it down and you can see how my stomach is kind of sitting in my lap. So it's just point up. I'm not going to have that sitting in my lap no more, which is weird. It's been there my whole life. But, oh God, I'm even getting rid of a birthmark. It's a birthmark on my apron. I'm not going to see that birthmark no more. Oh God, what am I doing? But nonetheless, I'm happy. I'm having a good change. I found a good doctor that can do it. I haven't heard any bad news or reviews about him. I've seen all his pictures. And I'm just ready to get this journey started. So we will see what size I go down to. If I can, I'm going to try to do some videos the day of surgery or whatnot. And just kind of did the same with my gastric bypass. Just the day of me getting up, we're driving to the surgery, get to the waiting room, I get checked in, and maybe a couple videos before they knock me out. They told me I got to take a Valium before surgery anyway. So we'll see. And then depending on how I feel after the surgery, just a quick update just to let you know I'm okay, surgery went fine or whatnot. And probably a few days after, I'll do something where you can see the drains, or you can see not my skin, but you can kind of see what I got on, what happened, and all that type of stuff. So if there's nothing else, I'm going to go ahead and get these pictures together to tack onto this video. So it won't be too long. It's already 11 minutes. That's long enough. And yeah, let's just get ready for Friday at 3 in Carrollton, Texas. And I am scared, but it's a good scared. And also I'm gonna have a Valium in my system by Friday anyway, so I'll be okay. All right. Well, like I said, forgive the look. I wanted to do this before Friday got here, and I didn't do it. So for all of y'all that are still praying for me, thank you so much. Keep each other in prayer. Let's just try our best to make it out of 2020 and get into 2021. And we need to make sure we read the terms and conditions of 2021 before we sign up for something else we don't know about. But let's just keep each other in prayer. Let's keep each other lifted. Let's get back united rather than divided, how we've been for the past, you know, how many years. Because I'm one of them people, as long as you're a good person, I like you. I deal with you. I help you. I give you the shirt off my back. If I don't like you, I just don't like you. It won't have anything to do with a specific characteristic about you. It's just if I don't like you, I don't like you. So, and I don't really think I don't like anybody. But anyway, let's get everything back on board. And I will see you guys later. Oh, and I'm actually trying to start a food page on Instagram called Magnolia Soul. Eventually, I do want to start up my own food business. Eventually, maybe look into a food truck. Because who doesn't like Louisiana Creole cooking here in Texas? So I figure that's a good idea. So yeah, Magnolia Soul 318 is part of my Kirby Creole Leo 86 on Instagram. So you can get to either one. Other than that, I will see you guys later. I'm gonna go check on y'all little 2-year-old friend. Bye.